Good morning, friends. Today we're reading about one of Miss Rachel's favorite characters, Scaredy Squirrel. Today is Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach by Melanie Watt. And Scaredy Squirrel says, warning, before you read a story, you have to put on SPF 65 sunscreen. I think you only need that if you're reading outside, though. Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach by Melanie Watt. Scaredy Squirrel never goes to the beach. He'd rather take a vacation at home alone, where he's safe, rather than risk being surrounded by the wrong crowd. Here he is on his tree. He's climbing his tree. He's looking at the beach sign with his binoculars, but he's not sure if he wants to go there. A few crowds Scaredy Squirrel wouldn't want to be caught in the middle of. A crowd of sea monsters, packs of pirates, flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, tons of falling coconuts, or mobs of lobsters. Yes, none of those sound too fun. So he's perfectly happy to build his very own private beach. Scaredy Squirrel's Guide to Building a Safe Beach. Here's what you need to get started. Paper and crayons, 1 stick, 1 inflatable pool, 1 flashlight, 1 bag of kitty litter. I wonder what he needs that for. And 1 plastic flamingo. First, draw beach scenery. Second, use a stick to hold the picture upright. 3, cover the ground with sand. I guess that's what the kitty litter was for. And 4, inflate the ocean, which is really just an inflatable pool. 5, turn on the sunlight. Can you tell what he's using for sunlight? It's the flashlight. And 6, install beach wildlife. And what animal does he have as wildlife at the beach? Looks like an ostrich. An ostrich starts with letter O. It looks like the beach and feels like a beach, but it doesn't sound like one. Scaredy Squirrel notices something's missing. What do you think is missing? The soothing sound of the ocean, of course. Here's his solution. Make a quick trip to the real beach and find a seashell that fits the description below. Have you ever put a seashell to your ear and listened? Sometimes you can hear the ocean inside. And here's the kind of seashell that Scaredy Squirrel is looking for. First, has to be germ-free, of course. 2, it has to have a shiny exterior, which is a shiny outside. And 3, have a crystal clear ocean sound. Red alert. Seashell must not, I repeat, not be occupied. That would not be good. But traveling to the real beach requires careful planning. First, get a passport. And here's his passport that's going to let him go to the beach. It says his family is rodent. The type is he is a flying squirrel. His first name is Scaredy. His middle name is Orville. And his last name is Squirrel. His initials are SOS. And his place of birth was in a nut tree. So he's got his passport. He knows the kind of shell he's looking for. Now he has to make his map. And his maps are always very funny. 7 a.m. Enter the box and wait. Don't forget the passport. 7:30 a.m. Get picked up by a mail truck. Here's the mail truck coming to pick up the box. 8:42 a.m. Arrive at the beach and wait until the coast is clear. Don't lose the passport. So he's going to follow the dotted line, and he's going to get to the beach over here. 11:42 a.m. Exit box and find seashell. Hold passport. 11:49 p.m. Enter box, or 1:49 p.m. Enter box and wait for pickup. Check the passport. And 6 o'clock p.m., get delivered back to the nut tree and put away his passport so he doesn't lose it. But there are all kinds of things he has to watch out for at the beach. First, he says, caution! Falling coconuts have a mind of their own. They can knock you out without warning. Over here, he says, never trust a mob of lobsters. They are a pinch territorial and are eager to snap. Careful, birds of a feather flock together. Seagulls can drop by at any time. And seagulls like to take food, and they can be kind of annoying, so he does not want to run into seagulls. Important. Sea monsters are camera shy, so keep a camera close by. Ahoy, matey! Watch for pirates, or they'll make you walk the plank. And stay away from tribes of jellyfish. You'll be stung by how sneaky they can be. And last but not least, travel lightly and dress accordingly. Here's Scaredy's beachwear. Exhibit A, protective headgear for falling coconuts. Exhibit B, protective eye patch to fool pirates. Exhibit C, protective flotation device to prevent sinking. That must be his life vest. Exhibit D, protective camera to discourage sea monsters. He thinks if the sea monsters see the camera, they'll swim away. But are sea monsters real? No. Exhibit E, protective compass to avoid getting lost. That's going to tell him the direction to take on his map. Exhibit I, protective French fry to distract seagulls. Exhibit H, protective oven mitts to block germs, and here are his oven mitts. Exhibit G, protective rubber band to tame lobsters. And Exhibit F, protective footwear to shield from the jellyfish stings, and here are his boots to shield him from the jellyfish. Remember, if all else fails, play dead and send an SOS. His SOS to ask for help will be a message in a bottle. So, the next morning, as planned, Scaredy Squirrel jumps into the box. At 7:30 a.m., he gets picked up, and they drive, and at 8:42 a.m., Scaredy gets dropped off, and waits, 11:42 a.m., a crowd appears! That wasn't supposed to happen. What do you think it's a crowd of? Is it a crowd of seagulls? Pirates? I don't know. Let's find out. People! It was a crowd of people, and Scaredy Squirrel says people were not part of the plan. So many people at the beach. There are people on the beach reading, people on the beach playing with balls, probably some people on the beach swimming. The Scaredy Squirrel does not like people on the beach. So, he plays dead. 30 minutes later, he's still lying there not moving. And an hour later, someone's covering him up with sand. And 2 hours later, he's covered by sand and seashells. Oh my, silly Scaredy Squirrel. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that the perfect seashell is right under his nose. Surrounded by friendly people, he decides to join the crowd. He's not so scared anymore. Scaredy Squirrel builds sand castles, he takes pictures, he sunbathes with others, and he floats around the ocean. He forgets all about the flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of falling coconuts, and mobs of lobsters. He's glad to be part of the crowd. So he's doing lots of fun things at the beach. What do you like to do when you go to the beach or a pool? Back home, after a day of fun in the sun, Scaredy Squirrel is inspired to make one more important addition to his own beach. What do you think it is? What did he forget to have on his first beach? A crowd! And what did he make his crowd of? Not of people. He made his crowd of garden gnomes. That's silly, Scaredy Squirrel. And look, he still has his no germ sign. So hopefully the garden gnomes don't have germs. P.S. As for Scaredy's next visit to the beach, it might be sooner than he thinks. Maybe he's not scared to go back again. It looks like he's going to go have fun. He sees the seagulls, building the sandcastles. He definitely has a lot of good memories from the beach. Thank you for listening to the story, friends. Have a great rest of your day.